entire situation. So we got Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross
Ooh, okay. Yep.
going one-on-one at SummerSlam, and Kross says if he defeats Sami, Sami has to tell him he was right. I'm not. Have you seen that promo that was going around after WrestleMania of Karrion Kross talking about how he's not been on the card?
Yeah, they did podcast. Yep,
yeah.
Yep. The best promo, I think it saved his career. Yeah, so this one is interesting. I think they already played in my opinion, they played their cards wrong on this one already. I would have let Kross win that first matchup they had. I think they should have strapped a rocket to Kross and just let him take off. I think they kind of missed his window, in my opinion. I think they probably are looking back. The fact that they're playing it back, Sami already won. So the fact that they're playing it back, I think they are going to try to, see if they can give Kross that push. But I would have gave it to him a few months ago. But I think Kross is going to win this one. Otherwise, what's the point of the rematch? Or I'm just thinking this one. I wasn't thinking this one before. Do you see a double turn in this one?
No, I don't. See, okay. So, well, I'll ask you this question after, but this is kind of what. So the thing with Karrion Kross, I do like Karrion Kross, but I like the kind of character that he's been for a little while now. It's kind of like he's kind of like the devil on your shoulder. Oh, so. I can't see Sami winning this match and going on to challenge Punk if Punk is still going to be the champion. Because I'm not sure you remember, but a couple months ago, I believe it was like King of the Ring time or something like that. Sami and Punk had some interactions or whatever. So I can kind of see Sami like finally turning heel because his whole thing is like, I got to get to the world title. I got to get to the world title. So there's a path for him to get there, and it could be because of Karrion Kross. Because he also said, like Sami also said, Karrion Kross, if I beat you, you have to go away. Like it's done. This is over.
Yep, this is over. Yep.
So I do think that Karrion Kross does have like some valid points, and he's going to tap into something for Sami Zayn's character to go to the next level. Because Sami Zayn has been consistent about how he wants the world title, an opportunity at the world title. So I do think that Karrion Kross will win this match. I really do.
Okay.
I really do. Now, give me your thoughts on Karrion Kross, because Karrion Kross is somebody that, that promo is something that got him a lot of attention, but I didn't hear all this positivity about Karrion Kross before this promo. So what are your thoughts on Karrion Kross as a performer?
I think he has the potential. So I think the mic skills, he has it. It's just a matter of WWE letting him run wild. In ring, I think he's your traditional wrestler. Nothing's going to wow you. Nothing's going to surprise you in ring wise, but it doesn't have to. He knows how to tell a story in ring. And that's what I mean by he's a traditional wrestler. So as long as he can tell the story in and outside the ring, I think he has the potential. I'm not saying he's he's going to be a Cody Rhodes type, but can he be on the level of LA Knight? 100%. It's just a matter of, I just don't, like I said, for me personally, I would have already given him the opportunity after that promo. That's why I think WWE kind of lost some of the momentum with him. And it's kind of tough for me to see like them going full, just push on him off of like building off of Sami Zayn, I guess. But like I said, I like him. I'm still trying to see if WWE is going to give him that opportunity.
Yeah, so the thing with Karrion Kross, for me, I've always liked him. I thought the presentation was always top notch. NXT, huge fan.
NXT, yes. Yep, he was huge. Yep.
Huge fan of NXT. When he came back, I was excited. I was so excited because I was like, all right, like look, I think Vince kind of messed him up when he first got called up. He had him lose 2 matches to Jeff Hardy, and he had him wearing that damn mask.
That damn mask, yes, and that weird outfit, yes.
And that weird skirt or whatever. So I thought when he got back in Triple H, I was like, okay, here we go. This is going to work. Because I think his presentation is great. Like even when he has everything. Like even when AOP came back for that short amount of time, and he kind of like had that vignette talking about he was bringing in authors, and he could deliver it all. It's just the fact that when it comes to when he gets out there with the audience, it's just like, all right, like they're not really reacting much to him. But I do think that's I don't think that's his fault. I think he's not put in the right situations and positions because when he first came back a couple years ago, I believe it was Drew he was feuding with, and after that he kind of just went in limbo. Went in limbo. Wasn't really doing anything. And even like with the AOP thing, that when they were feuding with the Profits and Lashley, that didn't really have anything to go with it either.
Yep.
So, and he cuts that promo WrestleMania weekend. It's just like, all right, well, okay, now you guys all of a sudden like him after this promo. In WWE, they're not doing the most, still not the most with him. Like he's still playing that kind of, like I said, the devil over your shoulder kind of guy, and that's really good. But that devil over your shoulder thing that has to lead to something for that person,
right?
For him to be like, you know what, I was right, and I think this is the time that can actually happen. Because I do think Sami Zayn's going to go into a feud with CM Punk if Punk does win the World Championship.
I would like to see that. Bringing a little of that evilness out of Sami Zayn. I would like that. Yeah,
and also I do think they're leaving like a lot of money on the table as a company when it comes to him and Scarlett, because Scarlett, Lord have mercy, they're leaving so much on the table when it comes to them.
That's why I said it doesn't make sense to me that right after that WrestleMania they just didn't let them skyrocket. Kind of like what happened with Jay. They saw the fan reaction to Jay and they strapped a rocket to him. I'd do the same thing with Karrion Kross. Like I said, I don't see him, he may not never be WWE champion or anything, but he could hold a mid-card title and, run with it for a while. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Now, this next match, John, I'm going to be completely honest. I don't care. I haven't watched a thing.